Well, hi again, everybody, and welcome to CTV special events coverage of Earth Day 2009 in the city of Calabasas. I'm John Losing, and today, for the second year in a row, Earth Day Central is at Las Virgenes Creek on Agoura Road near the Albertson Shopping Center. And you know, this creek restoration project is just one of many examples over the past year how the city has taken a proactive stance on environmental awareness. And locally, Earth Day gives us a chance to recognize the city's achievements on the environment and the people who've been involved. Let's go creekside and pay a visit and join some of those activities.
Thank you very much.
Well, what are some of the things going on here? You've got a lot of vendor booths, programs being displayed. What is here?
We have a lot of non-profit organizations like Hildy Bay, like Cancer Education Museum, Environmental Commission, and many others. We also have a lot of vendors, a lot of city contractors, and a lot of organizations that are introducing their green products like solar energy, like BMW introducing their hydrogen fuel car, which is rare in this region, and they have one here.
Well, this is Dave Bean of BMW Clean Energy, and one of the great things about Earth Day is pointing out what's new on the alternative energy front, especially with vehicles. And Dave is here with your BMW 7 Series hydrogen car. Is that what you're calling it?
Well, we call it the BMW Hydrogen 7.
Now, this is a hydrogen-powered vehicle and a gasoline-powered vehicle as well?
Correct. It's what we would refer to as a bi-fuel vehicle. It can run on either gasoline or hydrogen. It utilizes a standard internal combustion engine. The difference is that that internal combustion engine can function either on gasoline or hydrogen.
Julia, what does Earth Day mean to you?
Earth Day means to me really very much this gathering right here where people are really coming together and recognizing the fragileness of our earth and how we can really protect it.
Well, one of the many vendors here at Earth Day is Agrimen, and we've got Dave Camarillo at the Agrimen booth. David, tell us what Agrimen is and what your role is in the green world.
Actually, we are a recycling center and company based out of Ventura, California. We receive the green waste from curbside. It's going to ship to our facility. It is screened, processed, and from that we do make our premium soil products from recycled products.
The hydrogen tank is in the trunk area, correct?
Yes.
I mean, that's a sizable piece of machinery. That's where the compressed hydrogen is stored.
Yeah, and it's actually liquid hydrogen, not compressed hydrogen.
Not compressed.
Yeah, our vehicle, again, with its internal combustion engine, stores liquid hydrogen, which is then injected into the engine in gaseous form, but the storage is here on board inside of this tank.
What's on your table, on your agenda for 2009 in terms of maybe some legislation or what the Assembly's doing for the environment?
I have a major bill this year. It's AB 68, and it is a bill that would require retail, grocery stores, any convenience stores to charge 25 cents per plastic bag and 25 cents per paper bag. Obviously, the bill is designed to change behavior so that people will use reusable bags.
Where does the customer, where's the owner fill up? And what do? You just pull up, pump that thing like gasoline at a station?
That would be the goal, and that's actually the primary reason why we're showing these vehicles right now. They're not for sale. Only 100 of them have been produced in the world. We have 20 of them in the United States, and they're all currently at our facility in Oxnard, California.
Well, this is Becky Flegel with the MRCA, the Mountains Recreation and Conservation Authority, not to be confused with the Santa Monica Mountains Conservancy. Becky, tell us the difference between those two organizations.
The MRCA, we are the operating branch of the Santa Monica Mountains Conservancy, so we manage the parks, we maintain the parks, and we make it available for the public to come in.
Whereas the Conservancy owns title to the property and they collect it and they buy it up and protect it.
Exactly. They actually have the money. They go out, they find the lands, they purchase it, and then once that's purchased, we make sure it's available for the public to be able to use the land.
What's your best advice for the people who are taking care of their yards, disposing of their products? Do they need to do something in preparation before Waste Management gets their hands on it?
Just keeping everything separated. Green waste is for green waste. Plastics for plastic bottles, it's all separated. That would help us out.
At what point in the driving process does the driver switch back and forth between the gasoline and the hydrogen? Is that a conscious choice? Is it done automatically? How does it work?
The vehicle automatically starts in hydrogen mode. The reason for that is when you start a vehicle, that's the dirtiest part of the combustion cycle. So we've cleaned that up by making the hydrogen be the lead fuel on startup. Once the vehicle is running, then as a driver, you can choose whether or not you want it to continue running on hydrogen or switch over to gasoline. And how that is done is it's a button that says H2, which is the symbol for hydrogen. You press the button and you've switched over.
What are all these animal skins doing here on Earth?
They are here for educational purposes. I'm a naturalist with the MRCA, so we get to work a lot with children and educating the public. So right now we're in the midst of our science camp we do with 5th and 6th graders throughout Calabasas, the Las Virgenes area, as well as LAUSD.
It costs about 80 cents a mile to run a vehicle on liquid hydrogen, utilizing liquid hydrogen, versus 20 cents a mile utilizing gasoline. So obviously at the present time it's a bit more expensive, but then again, you can't really get the liquid hydrogen. Again, once you have that liquid hydrogen available at market price, that will start to even up a little bit.
Green technology and moving in that direction is really California's future. And California is certainly the best state in the United States, but arguably the best state on the planet right now to lead in green technology.
Well, this is Rebecca Peters. She's a senior at Calabasas High School and the student representative to the city's Environmental Commission. As a senior, you're looking ahead to college, and I understand you want a future in environmental science, environmental studies. What kind of work would that entail? What would be some of your goals 10 years down the road?
Well, double majoring in architecture and environmental science, hopefully doing green building, maybe getting into politics to really make a change that way.
It's going to be very important that we continue to invest in education, to invest in our UC system, to invest in that research arm that California is so good at doing, because our UC system is really the best system in the world, but we need to continue to invest in that so that all of these new technologies can come through and we can be great leaders in that area.
The reason we're demonstrating this vehicle is to show that the technology is here right now. When this vehicle is running on hydrogen, the only thing coming out of the tailpipe is water vapor, meaning zero emissions.
Well, I'm glad to see the technology is there. I suppose it's only a matter of time, and thanks for bringing the car out and showing the folks around town.
My pleasure, and thank you for your interest.
Have a great rest of 2009 in Sacramento.
It's a great community. It's great to be a part of it. Thank you.
A good example of I guess maybe where the entire state should be headed environmentally too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you, Joey.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
We want the green companies to come out and introduce their products and encourage people to go green. And that is the city's initiative to encourage people to reduce, recycle, and reuse products.
You can do your part in making a difference for the environment by encouraging your family to recycle on a regular basis. Switch to energy-efficient light bulbs. Turn out the lights when you leave a room. Use reusable containers for your school lunches and snacks. And finally, drive less, walk more, and reduce your environmental footprints. Well, every day should be Earth Day if you think about it, because only with a year-round commitment can we expect to turn the tide in the battle to save the oceans, the land, and the atmosphere. Keep the awareness level up and always be thinking about what you can do to help protect the environment. And you can find some great tips on the city's website at www.cityofcalabasas.com. For Earth Day 2009, I'm John Losing. We'll see you again next time. So long.